Well, hello. So, I take it, if you're watching this video, that it probably means that you're up for the challenge of practicing through February. And I'd love to talk to you a bit about motivation, because obviously that's a fairly fundamental thing to keep you going throughout the whole month, if that's what you're planning to do. Let's hope we're all planning to do that. I suspect that many of you won't have had the instrument out of the case very much, maybe not at all. Perfectly prepared to believe that. Mine just sits there in the open case all the time, just in case I feel the need to just play a bit. Obviously I'm teaching a lot, so I do play, but I play in lessons and a bit and things. So I think the first thing is to set yourself a goal. So let's assume that you're keen to do it, but you need to try and think of what you'd like to achieve. And I think the main thing is to try and set yourself a manageable goal. But it could be all sorts of things. It might be just to revisit some old pieces that you've enjoyed in the past. Maybe dig out some music and have a look through and see what you kind of got nice memories of. And then or you might prefer to think of something brand new, something completely new that you've, that may be something you've always liked the sound of but never tried. So it's always good to just dig into new music if you fancy it. I've got some ideas. If you're a violinist, always have ideas of pieces and stuff. So happy if you want to get in touch with me and ask me about that. Or you might like to think about just focusing on technique rather than a specific piece. Although, that might seem really dull to some people. I wouldn't go with just scales, although scales are really good. But there are loads of technique books and stuff, particularly for violinists, because there's a lot of technique involved. But I don't know so much about the windy people and the brassy people, but I expect you all have stuff from when you were learning as kids and stuff. So that's one way. And then I think, make yourself a manageable target. So don't say, I'm going to do an hour a day, if in reality you're only going to manage 20 minutes. And try and have a plan when it's going to be. Try and stick to it. But if you don't stick to it, it doesn't, don't get demoralised and give up completely. If you miss a day, if we miss a couple of days, it's not wasted. None of it's wasted. And the general goal is to enjoy yourself and have fun and feel like a musician. That's always nice, to feel like a musician. I think that's the main feeling I get when I actually pick up a piece and dig into it. And I think the other thing, this works a treat for me, and it is like magic actually. As soon as I've said to somebody that I'll play for something, so make yourself accountable. So what I suggest you do is either, get in touch with somebody from your section, even if they're not sort of rising to the challenge, and tell them what you're planning to do. So as soon as you've told somebody, hopefully it just goes make you think, I better do it now. I'm definitely one of those people anyway. Not everybody operates like that, but I definitely do. And just by way of my personal February goal is going to be, and I came clean with Mr. Dummer a couple of weeks ago. We were having a chat, and he's very keen for HSO. When we get the chance to complete the Brahms cycle, finish off the symphonies and do the other concertos, and of course the Brahms violin concerto is on there, and it's definitely been on my kind of very, very long-term wish list for quite a long time. So he said, when do you think you can have it ready for, Rach? And I sort of took a deep breath and I said, well, not before the summer of 2022. So that's 18 months away. And that was like magic. I mean, I got it out. I had done some practice way back at the beginning of lockdown on it, and then not at all since then. And I got it out, and I've had a really good time with it. So that my challenge is going to be by the end of February to be able to play through the whole of the first movement. Oh, she said, which sounds really scary, but I've made some quite good progress in the last couple of weeks, even though I've been busy. So it is possible, and actually, just having said, that's what I'm going to do. So my offer to you is that if you want to use me as your motivating person, obviously that's probably more likely for the violinists if they want to check in, but I'm available on Wednesday evenings, and I'm happy to do a Zoom meeting for a few other people. 3 or 4 is a really good number on a Zoom meeting because you can all chat a bit and it's kind of friendly, and you don't have to play. You can just tell me what you've been doing, or you can ask me for hints or help or suggestions. So very happy for people to be in touch by email. And if you want to take me up on that, then email me and let's do that. And if you don't know my email address, you can get it through the committee. I expect they'll be putting all this out on an email anyway. So just really would love for people to get going and or keep going, whatever we've been doing, and have some fun, and then sort of feel a bit more up for emerging from our lockdown and doing some music making together. I'm sure we will do that in the fullness of time. So lots of love to everyone, and hope you're all surviving and coping, and look forward to seeing you before too long. Okay, bye for now.